Hello Leo, welcome to this reading. We're going to be taking a look at the 2022 eclipse season for the sign of Leo. Now do keep in mind that this is a tarot reading. This is not an astrology reading, so if you want to get specific astrology messages or astrological messages, I would consult an astrologer or even check out some YouTube videos. So the way that this works is we have our first eclipse of 2022 starting on April 30th. There will be 4 total eclipses in this year of 2022. And so the energies of these eclipses span out over the course of 6 months. Okay, so eclipse energy is a longer term energy. These are big themes, these are broad themes. These are not day to day, month to, or week to week, month to month. The changes from these eclipses take time. They take time to develop, and they are bigger energies. And so the first eclipse here is a solar eclipse in Taurus, and the second eclipse is a lunar eclipse in Scorpio. The energies from these eclipses will span out until October 25th. Okay, the energies will go from those dates until October 25th. So do keep that in mind, and that's the period of time that we're going to be looking at the next 6 months here. So just know that I won't send you a message. So if you do get a message from someone, they are trying to scam you, they are impersonating me. And you can also check out my Instagram for more content. But let's go ahead and see what we have here. And let's see what we have going on. If I have not already said this, I may have, the intro's long, but if I have not already said this, I will have a schedule of the eclipses in the description below, as well as all of the cards that I'll be using in this video. So do check out the description. We're going to take a few astrology cards. We're going to also take a few oracle cards, and we'll take a few fortune cookie cards. So all right, energies on the bottom for you here, Leo. You have the King of Wands. So the King of Wands talks about somebody who's potentially entrepreneurial minded, somebody who is a free spirit. You know, outside of business, they may be a free spirit. Outside of work, they may have like a lot of things going on, especially in the dating world. The King of Wands, I like to say, is somebody who like always has something in their back pocket. And what I mean by that is they'll never work at a job they don't want to work in, because they can always just go get another job somewhere else. They always have another offer, another job, another opportunity in their back pocket. And it's good to think of the King of Wands that way, but the same thing is true in dating. They may also like hop from person to person. They'll never really stay in a relationship that they're not fulfilled with in either. And so remember, it doesn't matter what gender you are, you can take on the aspects and the qualities of any of these cards. So it's definitely a good sign to see the King of Wands in a reading. Because not only is the King of Wands good at what they do, but they're also an extreme talent or a major talent. Again, this could also indicate that you are interested in starting your own business, doing a side hustle, starting something like that. And those energies could develop for you here over the next 6 months. Now, in the middle of the reading here, in your overall message, you do have the 6 of Swords. So this is a card of transition. This is a card of you sailing forward, sailing to new shorelines, going to new places, seeing new people, doing new timelines, and really sailing towards calmer shorelines, calmer waters. And, you know, over this next 6 months, you know, this is a time for you to ask yourself what types of waters you actually want to be swimming in, okay? Eclipses are like a cosmic update. It's like a progress report between you and the universe, or between you and your guides. And to get the 6 of Swords here right away in the middle is big for you, because this can speak to a transition happening for you within the cosmos, within the universe. And I also think that for some of you, there could be just a generally new situation happening. This could involve a relocation. You have 3 major travel cards here for sure. This could involve a relocation. And if not, this could be a change in your relationships. This could be a change in your work, because we do have a relationship card. We have a lot of wands as well, but we have some cups here as well. So it really depends on what situation you're looking at here. But what is definitely true is you have a change happening. Okay, there's definitely a change here on the board. Now, in the past, you have the Seven of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, and the Six of Cups. So the Seven of Pentacles here is some type of long-term situation paying off. Okay, so in the past, some of you have maybe spent time accumulating assets, resources, saving for retirement, saving money. You may have owned a home, or you may have purchased a home a long time ago. Some of you may decide to cash in on that. Again, this is not financial advice, but this person is deciding on whether or not they want to take their harvest now or wait. And some of you may be deciding on, that type of energy here over the next 6 months. You do have this Eight of Wands energy as well, which this is a card that can indicate long distance travel. The fact that it's next to the Six of Swords to me is significant, that some of you could be moving to a new country. Some of you could also be moving across country, whatever country you live in, or moving at a larger distance other than just down the street or down the road or within your town. You may be moving to a new place at this time. Some of you could be doing long distance travel as well. The Eight of Wands can just say that there's something that's accelerating here. And the Eight of Wands, the fact that it's in the past, some of you may have gotten good news or good word about your investment or about a long-term situation in your life, as this is stacked on top of the Seven of Pentacles. That could certainly have been the case for some of you, where some of you have, some of you maybe have said that some of you may have found some important information about a long-term situation, whether that's an investment or a relationship here in the past, and this may have come in quickly. The Six of Cups is nostalgia energy. It is the past. Okay, the past, there's been something extremely significant here for you with that Six of Cups energy showing up as well with these Eight of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles. Six of Cups is like, it could be a relationship, it could be an ex relationship, but it could also just be anything that is nostalgic to you. Let's continue forward and see what else we have here. In your present moment, or your current situation, you have the Nine of Cups, the Six of Swords, and the Two of Swords. So we talked about this transition that's happening. We've talked about this change that I think could be on the horizon for many of the Leo people here at this time. And, you have that here now with this Nine of Cups. What's really great is this new transition, this new situation here could be extremely happy. Okay, this could be an extremely happy situation for you. This Nine of Cups is a wish come true. Some of you could be moving to what feels like your dream location or your dream home or your dream situation. You could find a dream relationship or a dream partnership as well here with this Two of Cups showing up next to it. It depends on what you're looking for. Some of you are already in a long-term relationship and it's been going well and it will continue to go well for sure. I do not see breakup energy. I do not see anything like that happening here. In fact, there is a counterpart showing up with the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands. So it's like, some of you are already in a relationship and I see that strengthening. Some of you may be finding a dream connection. Some of you may be finding a dream location or a dream transition or a dream change. The Two of Swords here is this lower row is the subconscious. It's what you can't see. It's the hidden. It's all of that type of energy. And this Two of Swords is you kind of being in a crossroad, being at a crossroads between something, and it's typically mental, right? The Swords suit can refer to our mental process, our communication, our logic, our thinking, situations like that. And so to get the Two of Swords, this indicates that you may not be realizing how good of a situation there is coming in for you. And for you, over the next 6 months, it's going to be very important that you get clear, remove this blindfold, and get clear on this new move or this new change or this new relationship that's happening. And if something feels good, take a moment to recognize why that feels good for you. Now, in the future, you have the Two of Cups, the Queen of Wands, and the Chariot. So like I said, you have this Two of Cups here next to the Nine of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles. Putting that all together, this could be a long-term union between you and another person. If you are already in that, it's definitely a strengthening of that bond for sure. But the fact that you have that here with the Queen of Wands below it, and we had the King of Wands on the bottom of the deck, you know, these cards in the tarot are counterpart. These people in the tarot are counterparts, and so it's definitely a very good message to find if you are here for relationships. That could certainly be implied here. That could certainly be implied here. They may even be somebody who lives at a distance from you. They may not live in your area. They may not live in your location or something along those lines, but definitely feeling good love energy for Leos here at this time. This could also be referring to you, either one of these cards or both. It doesn't matter what gender you are. But the Queen of Wands, it is telling you to really ensure that you are being the most authentic version, or the most authentic version of you that you can at this time, because as the Queen of Wands does display authenticity, they literally attract whatever it is that they want into their life. And so that's very important to you, for you to understand over the next 6 months. You also have this chariot card, another card of travel here, with the Six of Swords, the Seven of Wands, and the Chariot here. But there is big travel energy on the board for you. And, you know, for some of you, this could be important. And again, I think some of you, this eclipse season is bringing a relocation. I think for some of you, this could be bringing some travel. I also think this could be you moving closer to a relationship as well. But the Chariot brings a big victory into your life, and it does say that as you have self-discipline, you are given that victory. And so there is this message of you recognizing when you have a good situation going on here with this Two of Swords, and also allowing the victory to happen by doing the things you need to do. Let's take a look at what these astrology cards are. Okay, so you have Neptune, Libra, Luna, and Aries. Neptune, Libra, Luna, and Aries. Okay, so who also had, Aries. Yeah, literally the sign of Aries also had Luna, which is interesting. Okay, so for you, the lunar eclipses may bring big energy. So your dates that you want to probably put down on the calendar here are May 16th and November 8th. Those are the dates for the two lunar eclipses. The other eclipses are solar eclipses. But the fact that you have the moon card here with, you know, as we're looking at these lunar eclipses, you know, so internal messages here, extremely important for you during this eclipse season. Now, the fact that you have Aries and Libra, they could be showing up as those types of energies, the people that are coming into your life, or you may be looking to really maintain balance. You may be really looking to take initiative here. You then also have this Neptune energy, something that is potentially, that's like a psychic type of energy. It's also like a dreamy type of energy. And there is now this interesting message of the water here with the Six of Swords. What waters do you want to be sailing on? What energies do you want to be embracing? What energies do you want to be taking on? But there's also now this message of you recognizing here with this Two of Swords, the Neptune energy, when something is good. When something is good. It's almost like for some of you, there's going to be something, like I said, there's this situation coming in, and it may not even like internally feel like it's good at first, but I do feel like it's a really nice situation for yourself. Okay, so you have the Knight, be brave and honest, Autumn, release the old and rest, and Broken Arrow, energy, embrace the energy of peace. So it is interesting that you have this Autumn card. Like I said, we're looking at this period between starting in April and going into the fall season. And you know, April to, we'll call it like October, November. And so the fact that you have this Autumn card, that, you know, I definitely like to see that for you here. You know, I do feel like whatever changes are coming in here, they will take some time. Like I said, these eclipse energies are long spanning. They're long term. They take a long time to develop. These are not, you know, changes that happen overnight. And there is this peace that needs to be had within you here with Broken Arrow and the Two of Swords about this change that's happening. I do feel like there's peace within you. And as you do this, even look at the symbolism, right? You have the two swords crossing here. You have the two arrows crossing here. Isn't that interesting? Yeah, so I do feel that coming in here. Now, what else do we have? You have, okay, you have all right, let's just do one at a time. Tough and trying times, Tough times ahead, think long term and make decisions accordingly. Avoid negative people at all costs. This is why I take multiple, because some of these cards I don't love, but you also have opportunities. A stranger is about to change your life, exciting times and plenty of action, plus a special family reunion looks likely. You also here have personal riches. Small successes are likely now and bigger ones are on the way. Finances could improve dramatically, but avoid get rich quick schemes. Okay, that's also been the get rich quick schemes has also been a theme so far in these readings, where you want to make sure that you are crossing your T's, dotting your I's on any sort of investments or longer term or risky investments that you may be making. I don't know what's going on with the tough and trying time card. That's the reason why I take multiples of these, because I don't love that energy. And to be honest with you, the tough and trying times, it feels like it's this internal peace here that you are looking to come that you are looking to make with yourself, because I see very big opportunities for you. I see very, very good energy for you. One card never makes a reading. So I love this energy. Thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe. I'll see you in the next reading.